It was Victor all along. There you go.
It was
Do do do
Victor.
do
Oh,
do do do
All
do
along.
do do
Yeah.
do do do.
new update suggests that the villain could be tapping into something deeply supernatural and potentially reality breaking. During a recent Cosmic Circus Q&A, insider Alex Perez said the Darkhold, which we thought was destroyed, the Darkhold, the runes, the way Agatha absorbs magic, it's all relevant to something Doom does in Avengers Doomsday. All I can tell you is to beware the man who carries the word of God. No, they're bringing in the word of God. Okay, I'm sorry. There's so much going on here right now. Oh my God. Okay.
You said a lot of words, and I don't understand. Word of God,
Uh,
is that like another book?
kind of. It's kind of like a totem that Doom gets
Mm.
his hands on that gives him like a shit ton of power.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the idea that Doom's power set draws from the same mystical playbook as WandaVision and Agatha all along also suggests that Marvel isn't done exploring the fallout of the Darkhold and chaos magic. I am kind of juiced about that if that's the route that they're going. And I kind of had a feeling that's where they were going to go because that's where the magic is at, right? For those who are unfamiliar with what Doom actually is and only know him from the movies because they've never played with this that much in the movies, in the previous movies, Doom is a character that relies on both technology and magic. He is someone who is able to do both. His mother was a witch, and his father was like a genius level scientist. So basically, he's a melding of both. This dude is basically Iron Man if he knows magic.
Hmm. Like Iron Man and Doctor Strange
Yeah,
mashed together.
yeah. If you took Iron Man and Doctor Strange and put them together, you get Doctor Doom.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Doctor Doom is ridiculous. The way he taps into magic is absolutely crazy. But then at the same time, like the Doom bots, and he can like basically this dude is like a step below Forge when it comes to like creating like technological wonders. He's absolutely crazy.
I I can't wait for this movie to get here because I'm done with all the rumors and all the speculation. I just want to see how they're gonna do it. I want to see how they're gonna take Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. and make him become, Victor Von Doom,
Right.
Doctor Doom. I just want to see how it's gonna happen, and then tell the
Yeah.
story after that.
Yeah. Again, this is absolutely shaping up to be very much a like comic accurate kind of like where they're going. They're going very comic accurate, and I think they learned that they don't need to hold back on like comic book wackiness, right? Because like it seemed like for the longest time they were afraid to just like really lean into the crazy things that were in comics, and now
Yeah.
it's like I think they feel like we've been doing this for what 20 years. We're not going to baby the audience with all this stuff. Let's just give them exactly what is in the comics. I don't think anybody's going to be mad if there's a dude who combines magic with technology, and you have all these different warlocks and this crazy stuff. I mean, like, look at what Vision Quest is uh going to be becoming. Like, we've had like everybody's favorite character is Wanda. Like, there's so much going
Yeah.
on. Agatha, like it made a big splash within the MCU. I think that they're just like, we're just not going to talk down to our audience, and we're going to put things out there as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's totally true. And that's how they started the Avengers anyway. Like
Right.
Captain America was frozen in ice for how many years? Like
Right.
it's okay. Just tell fun stories and we're on board.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, this is going to be great. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue on here, unless we have anybody who has any last minute speakies.
I'm good.
All right. The multiverse is getting personal. Steve Rogers is back, and he's at the heart of the story. In the recent interview with Empire Magazine, the Russos made it very clear that what we've seen so far is only the beginning. We have a special affinity with the character. We can't see his narrative without we can't see this narrative without his central role in it. Basically, the special place he holds among the ensemble, he sort of retains that moving forward. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Steve is the sole lead of the film, but it does confirm that he is the driving force of the story. So a lot of those speculation and all the rumors that we were coming up with, where maybe he's returning the stones, or there's implications because of the stones, things like that, are going to have to do with the story. It seems like that's kind of what's going on. It also seems like, again, like the family aspect we talked about in the past. I'm hoping we get Captain Hydra in this. Like, I think there's a lot going on, and that Steve is at the center of this because of the actions that he took in the last set of Avengers films.
Yeah, totally. And to be honest, I think we need this through line, and it kind of has to be Steve. If RJD is going to be the baddie, and Thor is kind of off being Thor, and we have a couple other players that are kind of off the board, like if Hulk's going to be over doing the Spider-Man thing, and sorry, Black Widow and Hawkeye's retired, like we kind of need that grounded piece of Steve is the through line through this entire long story. It's all about Steve. So I think that's what will help get audiences back on board with what's going on in the MCU.
Right. Now, I agree with that. I 100% agree with he is the through line in the story. What about you, Shadu? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how they pull it off. So I like that Steve isn't gone, but I think they need to give a good enough reason for him to come back, and this feels like we're getting there. So
Right.